Hey guys, welcome to Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside my good co-host and great friend,
Brian Card.
We are live at Tops Frozen Yogurt in Metro Deli Studios. And of course, you can see the beautiful downtown behind us. And if you're wondering what is going on downtown, FYI, they're building a ramp, a handicap ramp for, people in wheelchairs at the Park Theater. So this is week 2, week 3. I think they've been working on it. So that's why traffic might be a little slow if you're coming through the downtown area. But just be cautious while driving. You don't want to bump into somebody and have an accident yourself. But right now, currently in downtown McMinnville, guys, we want to say thanks to Reddick Brown Ford for being our community weather sponsors. It is 81 degrees. Sunny conditions will continue all day. The highest feels like temperature will be 95 until around 3 p.m. today. And if you want to get the latest edition to your local voice, because it's your stories, it's your events, it's your opinions, one of the articles I did add in there was actually about talking about weather specifically, was about that today and tomorrow is going to be like the 2 hottest. Let me try to find it. Where did I put it? It's in here. There it is. Yeah. Major to extreme heat risk. So I put the map on there thanks to the National Weather Service here in Nashville. So you can see that when you get in there, we are in, what color is that? Right here we are. We're in the moderate. This level of heat affects most individuals sensitive to heat, especially those without effective cooling and or adequate hydration. Impact possible in some health systems and in the heat sensitive industries. So,
well, Kelly, I just looked up the phrase dog days of summer, and guys, we're in it. According to the AI overview, the phrase dog days of summer refers to the hottest and most humid period of year, typically falling between late July and early September.
Oh, there you go.
We're right in the middle of it right now. This period
Lord.
is often associated with a feeling of lethargy and intense heat, both for humans and animals. So make sure your animals have plenty of water and stay cool. But I'm feeling that way this morning too. This heat's just already hitting us.
It is, and that's why it's saying today and tomorrow will be the worst of the heat waves that is coming through. So please be stay hydrated. Heat exhaustion is a real thing. Look up the symptoms. We've talked a lot about here on the show, and we just don't want anything bad to happen to anybody during all this, the heat and stuff. And, I say falls here, but it's really not. But we're going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors. But when we get back, we're going to have the junior auxiliary ladies, Miss Becky and Miss Penny, come on the show and talk to us all about Sip and Saveur. I cannot wait. Tickets are on sale, and they're also introducing a new little twist of things, even though I think it was kind of done this way already. But yeah, the mocktails, I mean, some people got it. So with that said, because I know y'all are looking at me like, what is she talking about? But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Has been serving the people of this region for 53 years, and we are fully committed to the people and the communities that place their trust in us. McMinnville in Warren County is just one of the 9 counties that we serve. With 4 convenient branch locations, along with 7 ATM and ITM locations, you can be assured that Citizens Tri-County Bank is close by. Committed to you and committed to the communities we serve. It truly is what makes Citizens Tri-County Bank the only community bank you'll ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is David Moore with Supreme Building Products. We've been your one-stop shopping center for lumber and building supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren County for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor, a homeowner, or a a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee's always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Your one-stop shop for all your building needs. From the showroom to the lumberyard, a builder's dream. Professional sales and a great location with your guaranteed satisfaction. Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Supreme Building Products.
Rise and shine, McMinnville. Treat yourself to delicious frozen and soft drinks at Sonic, perfect for those hot summer days. Whether it's lunch or dinner, let Sonic be your go-to stop to cool off and refuel during the summer rush. And don't miss our special drink offer available until 10 a.m. Start your day the right way. With so many flavors to choose from and the best sun drop in town, why go anywhere else? Drive into summer with Sonic in McMinnville.
Visit McMinnville Lawn and Garden at 129 Keel Drive, where we've been serving our community since 1995. With a rock-solid reputation for excellent service, our dedicated team is here to help you find the best lawnmowers, leaf blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and more. We proudly carry top brands like Echo, Stihl, Shindala, Gravely, Cub Cadet, and Skag. Take advantage of our early spring service, free pickup, and a discount on service. Plus, from chainsaws to gardening tools, we've got you covered for storm season. Trust the experts at McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where quality and customer satisfaction come first. Call us today at 815-5296.
This summer, give your ride the shine it deserves with 5150 Mobile Detail LLC. From cars and trucks to SUVs, RVs, and even semis, we bring our top-notch detailing and pressure washing services right to your home or business for your convenience. Want to learn more? Scan the QR code today, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for awesome updates and specials. Ready to get started? Give us a call at 743-1130 for a quote. 5150 Mobile Detail, where your vehicle shines and convenience is key.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside some beautiful ladies this morning on this beautiful Monday. We have, I always got to remember the married names. Penny Crouch. Sorry, I just Penny Evans. It always stick. It always stick. And then Becky Collins is with us, and they are representing the Junior Auxiliary of this year. How has it been, like, with all the other fundraisers you guys have put on? Has it been so successful?
Yes, which Sip and Saveur is our biggest one for the year. It pretty much funds our Crown Club for the entire year. And a lot of people don't understand really what the funds for Sip and Saveur go for. I mean, everybody's just like, oh, it's a fun night. I'll buy tickets just because it's a great time.
Yeah.
But we work with a group of girls at the Hamilton Street Housing Authority, grades 6 through 12. And each month we take them and do things with them. And we do experiences like they have an etiquette class at Kimmy's. We've done in the past, they've done a cupcake decorating class at the store. We take them to the movies. We take them out for sushi. We've painted pottery. In December, we set up a whole Christmas marketplace that they get to go and shop for their family members. And so this is our fundraiser that funds that for the entire year.
That's great.
So we really, the more that we can raise for this, then the more that we're able to do for them.
Yeah.
And it's one of our biggest passion projects that we love to do. And that's why we invest so much time
into this
into
one.
this
Yes.
Yeah.
into this one project.
And speaking of this one, I mean, we were talking about how many years, and we'll get that number later, hopefully.
Yeah.
Did she text back?
No.
Okay.
No, not yet.
But I know we're in the double digits, and year after year, you know, it gets better. And what I like, you know, when this first started, you know, everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, they poo-pooed it." Let's be real, because
Yeah.
of the drinking, the
Yes.
alcohol that was involved. But
Yes.
now it is grown, and people are like, "Okay,
Yeah.
we get it," because you know, people don't just go here to get plastered. It's a networking thing. It's socializing.
Yes.
You're giving back to the community. There, whether it's artwork, poetry, guitar playing. Oh gosh, what else have everybody picked?
Candles, flower bar, permanent jewelry, homemade jewelry. We just have a plethora of artists, really talented people that
Yeah.
set up in each one of the businesses, kind of showcasing that talent. And not only is this a great way for us to raise money, but it's also a great way for us to showcase the talented people of McMinnville,
McMinnville, yeah.
because people don't realize how many artists and how much talent
Yeah.
that we have here.
I agree 100%. And, you know, and when you went to these things, whether it was from the beginning to up to now, you know, it wasn't just about snacking and, you know, drinking alcohol, but other places had non-alcoholic beverages available.
Absolutely.
Whether it was mocktails or a Coke or something, you know. And but this year, y'all are like really harnessing it in, which I think is great.
Yes.
To where, you know, you're encouraging businesses to do both.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So explain that. So how the
We-
tickets are going to go this year.
We have the regular tickets for Sip and Saveur, which comes with an actual Sip and Saveur cup that they can take to the downtown businesses. Those tickets are $40 pre-sale,
Yeah.
$45 the night of. We are also doing a non-drinker ticket this year, which will be $20 pre-sale, $25 at the event.
Yeah.
They can take those cups around to the businesses that will be providing mocktails, so they can still participate.
Yeah.
Several businesses have said that they will do the mocktails. They can participate in any type of finger foods that these businesses provide. Get to see the artist. So we're really excited about that. We had a lot of people say that they would come if that was an option. I mean, we've had people in the past come and just walk around.
Yeah.
They just didn't participate.
Yeah.
So this year we decided, Penny thought this would be a great idea to add this. And so we're hoping it goes over well
I think
to give us a little extra revenue.
because I mean, you think about like if you're a mom out there that's pregnant and you want to go to
Yes.
this event, you won't feel
Yes.
left out,
Right.
you know. Or if you're just you wanted a glass of water, I don't know, water or
Yes.
whatever the case is.
Well, we had a lot of people that would come like as a group.
Mhm.
So there would be 3 or 4 couples, but then there might be a couple or 2 in their group that didn't drink.
Yeah.
And so they're like, we really can't justify spending $40 or $45 just to walk around with you guys.
Mhm.
And so either they would come and not purchase a ticket and not partake, but then what's the fun in that if you
You
can't,
go in
go
the-
around and like eat the finger foods and participate? And so I was like, we're just missing an entire demographic
Yeah.
here. And this could be more inclusive and include a lot more people, just because of there being alcohol served. It still has to be a 21 and up event,
Right.
which is also nice because, you know, if you're paying $40 to $45 for a ticket and you're wanting that nice evening out, you're not going to want a bunch of kids running around screaming. So that also kind of eliminates that aspect,
Yeah. Yeah.
keeping it 21 and up, because it is an adult
Yeah.
event. So it's just a really fun night. And I feel like that we're going to do really well with these non-drinker tickets. And it's another way for us to be able to kind of
Provide for the community.
provide
Yes.
that service.
I love that. So talk a little bit about do you know some places that's going to have their lineup? What's they're going to be in their certain buildings, like artists and things?
Some.
Yeah.
We know that there's going to be probably 2 to 3 bands spread throughout. A lot of the artists that are returning. They like to get in their same location. So there will be a couple of people that are in their
Their usual,
their usual spots.
Yeah.
But we are still looking for artists. So if anyone out there has a talent or an art that they're interested in showcasing that night, please reach out to us, because we would love to get you roped in and get you in a business and be able to showcase.
And I'm going to put this out there, you know, and I know that they'll be underage, but there is an amazing, talented group of jazz. It's the jazz band with the Warren County High School, and they can in the lot. People are calling this the lot.
Oh yeah.
And they've played there, and they've been to our yearly celebration when they came as a whole group.
Yeah.
It is the neatest thing.
Wow.
I'm just today.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they could be away from the buildings,
Yeah.
but be in the lot or something if you need.
Yeah.
Because it really, if Brian remembers, it was really impressive. They were like, "Can we just jam out?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And it was crazy, but it was awesome.
Oh.
We'll have to keep that in mind.
Yes,
Yeah.
we will.
Just a thought to help out with
Yeah.
those, because there's a lot of band in the band itself that's broke out. There's 120 band members this year,
Oh,
and they
wow.
have they got their own little different style of music, and they have their own little group.
Well, that's
Isn't it cool?
Yeah. That is.
We didn't have that
Yeah.
when we were in school, or
Yeah.
I didn't know about it.
I didn't.
Please.
Yeah.
But now going back to Junior Auxiliary, you guys have helped so many kids throughout the years. And what other things do you guys do throughout the year other than Sip and Saveur?
We do Coats for the Community,
Mhm.
which will be coming up.
I was going to say, yeah.
I think we were saying the other day, November. I think it's October, though, the end of October, where we set up. In years past, we've set up at West Elementary. Last year, it was at Westwood Church of Christ, for anyone in the community to come and get coats for their family. We get those donated, and we're always taking donations for the coats. We do Christmas in the Park, which is another big event.
Big one.
Yes. We do Hopping into Health in the spring. We do the Yankee Doodle Parade in July.
And all of these are free to the community.
Yeah.
We right now, Sip and Saveur is really our only fundraiser to where we actually charge. So we are providing all of these services for free to the community.
We have a back to school bash
have a
for
back-to-school
our
bash.
Crown Club girls. Before school starts back, we set up and let the girls come and get some stuff for school that they might not get otherwise.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that we do with our Crown Club girls.
And do you guys take, if anybody can't make it to an event or anything like that, or they want to reach out to somebody that's in the JA group, can they make a donation whenever they want to?
Yes, absolutely.
How can they do that?
They can reach any JA member. We do have a Facebook page. We have an email. JAMcMinnville@gmail.com.
Okay.
Had to think about it.
I'm going to go with that because Becky does not look at it.
JAMcMinnville@gmail.com.
Okay.
There is an email. But any JA member, they can reach out to any JA member to make a donation for anything.
And we would be
Anytime.
more than glad. One of us will come pick up.
Yes.
Whatever you need us to do.
And how long have y'all been on JA?
This is me and Becky come in at the same time. So this is our third year.
Mhm. There you
Okay.
go.
And
That's the ice machine. Just go with it.
makes funny noises.
Yes, it does.
Your first year is provisional,
Okay.
where you learn.
Okay.
And so Penny and I were first year provisionals together, where you do just kind of shadow everybody. You still participate in everything. And then after your provisional year, you bump up to an actual member and you stay in JA for 5 years.
Okay.
At the end of 5 years, you can stay on as a lifetime member. Just pay your dues and stay on as, or some people choose to say they're done and they don't stay on as a lifetime member.
Okay.
So this is our second full year,
Okay.
starting of our second full year.
Love that. And what makes you, like, the question I want to ask you guys is, how important is JA to this community? If you had to sum it up.
I feel like it's a huge asset because from a number standpoint, you have seen how large Sip and Savor is.
Yes.
So that entire production, that entire night is put on by less than 20 people that are working full-time jobs. And so we put in so much time and effort for all of the events, but that is kind of our love language. That's the only reason that we're in this is because we wanted to give back to our community. And just personally, I had several people reach out to me when I first opened my business wanting me to get involved in clubs and things like that. And nothing really felt like a good fit. Yeah. I knew that I wanted to be involved because I just have a servant heart. I like to give back to the community. I like to do what I can to help others. And so I loved the idea of getting involved, but I didn't really know with what would be a good fit for me. And the more that I got to talking to people about junior auxiliary, I would rather, instead of just writing a check each month or every quarter or something like that, I would rather essentially be boots on the ground. Hands-on, making a difference. Because that's what I feel is needed. Mm-hmm. And whenever you go to these events and you see the positive impact that you're making on these girls and that you're showing them an example of a woman,
like planting that seed of how this is how you're adulting.
Yes. Being a good female figure for them to look up to and see that they can be successful on their own. That's what was important to me. So that is what kind of kickstarted me into becoming involved.
And many of them have great goals. When we meet with them once a month,
100%,
they will tell you what they want to, especially the high school girls. They tell you what they are planning on doing, and you just encourage them. You just keep encouraging them to not give up.
And I guess if you're in the JA for 5 years, you get to see these kids grow up, and some graduate out, and then you feel like you see the cycle, you see the completion,
right?
And you see it's working.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. And hopefully one day those girls will be like, hey, I want to join JA. Those girls were so good to me. I want to give back. And so hopefully some of those girls will eventually.
Or plant that seed in another community where it keeps growing everywhere. You know? I love that. So again, guys, Sip and Save, one of the biggest events for junior auxiliary here in McMinnville. Make sure you get your tickets. They're on sale now.
Yes.
You can get them how?
At O
Sugar, Donald Hillis Realty,
Tree City Realty, and
Security Federal. And we are actually working on an online option so that you can purchase online.
Yeah.
Okay.
And any JA member.
Yeah. So any JA member can also sell them. I think after tonight they should all have some on hand.
Yes, we have a meeting tonight, and all of our girls will have tickets to have on hand. But the businesses already have theirs that are those tickets are available at any of those 4 businesses.
And right now, like usually, and if I don't speak, I apologize. Is it cheaper to get them now because the day of it goes up?
It goes up $5 the day of.
Yes.
Okay.
$40
and you're not guaranteed a cup at that point, right?
Right.
Because if you get your purchase now, you're guaranteed those cool cups that I've saved every year.
Yes. We have ordered extra this year, but if we run out the night of, you may get one of yours past that don't have any thing on the back of it. But we do want to give a big shout out to our big sponsor for Sip and Savor, which is Somewhere Liquors. Kimberly is amazing. She has been on board for a couple of years with us, and she is as thrilled as we are about Sip and Savor. So she helps us out tremendously.
I love Kim. She's great.
Yes.
Well, guys, it has been a blast having you on the show today.
Thank
Anytime.
you.
You're always welcome. Y'all are always welcome. I loved when Becky called me. I'm like, what do you need, girl? Let's go. But guys, if y'all have any questions, make sure you either email them, go to their Facebook page. But Sip and Save, one of the biggest events, help out the community. As I always say, shining the light on some darkness that needs to be shined.
Yes, absolutely.
But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
In 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best product, fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Planning an auction? Count on the Get It Done Auction Company. The Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company. In business since 1991, they specialize in residential and commercial real estate with emphasis on farms and land. They can help you with estate settlements, business liquidations, and farm dispersals, including land, livestock, and equipment. Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company, representing more and more families in estate auctions each and every day. Call 473-7774 or visit DonaldHillisRealty.com. Firm 2273.
Reddick Brown Ford, we're all about serving our Ford and Lincoln family. Enjoy our unbeatable oil change specials. Just $34.95 up to 6 quarts for synthetic blends and $119.95 up to 13 quarts for diesels. No appointment necessary. Plus, we offer convenient pickup and delivery services for everything from oil change to rapid repairs. Need battery replacements or wipers? We've got you covered with our mobile service.
Jonathan Beavers. I'm the new sales manager here at Reddick Brown Ford on Highway 55. I'm born and raised here my whole life. I'm very supportive and dedicated with over 10 years of automotive experience. Check out our expanding pre-owned inventory on our website or come drive by, and we'd also be happy to appraise your vehicle.
To check out our new service department. We have 2 new advisors, 1 new parts counter staff, and some fresh faces on our pickup and delivery team. We're excited to offer you even better service with our expanded team. Join the Reddick Brown Ford family today. Call or text us at 931-668-2177. Experience transparency and carefree service like never before. Your satisfaction is our priority. We want to be your number 1 local go-to dealership.
Oh, look at it go. Now we're back. Okay, welcome back to Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside my great co-host and friend.
Oh, I'm just Brian.
Just Brian Clark. No, but guys, it was so great talking with Penny and Becky with the Junior Auxiliary of McMinnville, as y'all called it, the Crown Club.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that. I was like, who loves the Crown Club?
Oh, that's me. I had to post that.
Yeah.
Good morning, Stacy Hart. Glad to have you on this morning.
Yes, and shout out to Brian on the comment. I love that.
I was trying to be so quiet and not interrupt. But guys, if you're not familiar with what JA does for this community, if you're not familiar with what they do with our Hamilton Street Young Ladies group, with the Crown Club, it'll bring you to tears, because these ladies serve as role models for young women that may not have role models. And the thing is you need variety. You need people. So these ladies come from, they're screened and vetted to get into JA, and they don't let everybody in. It's pretty exclusive as far as.
I got invited one year, and that was the year my dad got diagnosed with cancer, so I had to bail out.
But the things that they do for the community, and like they said, the first year you learn the ropes, and the second, you got 3 more years. So after a total of like 5 years, you're out. And so my wife has already passed through, and I think she's a lifetime member. I don't know, but we still come to all the stuff, so that's really cool. But the hopping into health, the coach for the community, these are such great programs that are desperately needed in Warren County, unfortunately.
They are. But guys, if you want to be keep in the know of what's going on with JA here in McMinnville, make sure you follow them on Facebook, because I say every dollar counts. I say about all the things. If we have 40 nonprofits, if you give $1 to each once a month, think about how much. And we have over 40,000 people residencies here.
Well, when you think about things like that, when you think about how much money adds up when you do stuff like that, think about the group Power 100.
Oh, yeah.
And another awesome women's group that it's 100 women, and I don't know if it's quarterly or how it works, but they donate $100 a piece, and so that you puts $10,000 right there instantly to give to a nonprofit that's in need. And I think this last vote that they had, some money went to the fair board.
It did. It went the fair money. I can't remember exactly. I can't remember how much, because there were so many donations that were given out that week, that that money is going towards the playground area, so they can do a special needs swing and things like that, because that's like an adult swing and things like that to have. So I think it's going to be, a real good turnout.
Well, I know what it's like to be a parent and be broke whenever the fair rolls around, because you blasted all your money doing this, that, or the other. But we'll give a shout out to our buddy Junior. I don't know that they've Jay's Restaurant, because Jay's has got a special going on. If you go visit their restaurant or go online and tag and share and talk about one of your favorite things about the fair, you could be in the drawing for a
mega pass.
And
that's valued at $140.
Yeah, that might be the cheapest route, is to go ahead and get a mega pass.
We got one
on the front end. And so I'll have to get two, because the girls.
We only had to get one because we don't know how much Randy Jane's really going to ride.
Man, she's still little. So, but the thing is, that's where the playground fits in.
Yeah.
For a lot of the children that don't get the rides, it's right there by the chickens. And so everybody likes to go over there and see. And after it starts winding down on the rides, because, guys, that can be overstimulating over there on the, what do they call it? It's the Broadway or whatever. The Midway. Okay. Yeah. Even just trying to walk through where Midway Community Center sets up and everything, it gets a little tight. But you got the space over there. You're by the arena. And a lot of people like to finish up their nights, let their kids wear themselves out there on the playground.
Oh, they do. And guys, if you have not got your book, and I left mine in the car, fair books are available as of last week. You better get them while you can. And a shout out to Tracy Scott. I saw this the other day. If you're planning on entering any of the contests that go on, whether it's the pictures or the flowers or whatever the case may be, the scarecrow contest, there's deadlines for all that. But at the same time, I don't know if this is new, because this is the first time I've seen it. You can pre-register your stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So you can skip the line.
They started doing that here in the last few years, because we put a lot of stuff in between cooking, art projects and stuff. And Donna Carr, you might need to be in that Sip and Saveur thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes so much
sense. That pre-registry, it seems like it is the way, because if you come in with 20, 30 plus items, good Lord, just have it all done and ready to go. And I will say that I didn't take a picture of it yet, because it's just a bucket with concrete in it and a rod. But stage 1 of the Scarecrow has started for Warren First
All
931.
right.
So I'm going to turn that in today to register our Scarecrow. I'm really excited. I'm getting all the parts together. We got the pipes for the hand movement so it can look just right.
Ah, good deal.
So I cannot wait to show everybody. But again, if you are a business and or just want to do something fun with your family, doing stuff like the Scarecrow competitions or, canning, like if you have a grandma that loves canning, what else is there that I look forward
there's
to?
baking.
There's baking. There's wreath making. There's anything.
Quilts.
Lego building.
Lego building, yeah.
My son loves the Lego build, and that's whether you do a free form to right straight out from the box. I was trying to think of what else that they do. Gosh, there's just so much.
I'm going to it right now, Kelly. We're gonna look at some of this stuff. Oh, look, the 4-H.
Yeah, the 4-H. If you see the before and after, this is before, and then click the next one.
Oh,
after.
yeah.
So that did make a featured story on our newspaper this week.
Thank you, Watson's Hardwood Floors.
Yes.
That's great.
Look how beautiful that's going to look.
Anne Marie, get out of my feed, sister-in-law. But no, they've got so much. And look, pre-registration, here you go, right here.
Yeah, so there's a link that you can click on. Once you click on that link, just pre-register and follow accordingly.
And online exhibit entry, we'll see if it you have to get stuff with the username and everything.
Yeah, and everybody should have a username and stuff because you're in their system.
The online wah, wah, wah.
It's okay. It's because we're downtown right now.
That's well. Look, but we got canning, we got all kinds of.
And then you can
flowers.
click on the Mega Pass while we're talking.
Mega
Let
Pass.
me tell you, if you are watching the show, the Mega Pass is where it's all at, guys. For $140, that's when the rides start to the rides end, and you can ride as many times as you want or as little times. But this is and I hate to use the word cheap, but if you're looking for a bargain, a deal, this is a deal. Promise you. If you do the math of how much each night costs, and again, you guys, and I understand if you have 2 kids, that can be kind of costly. But, if you just have the one, you just got to do the math. But this does, at the end of the day, save you money.
And one of the things that my family likes to do is they like to go on certain nights when you get the wristbands and things like that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, what happens is everybody else wants to do that too. And you don't get as much bang for your buck because you're waiting in line for the
That's
rides.
correct.
So if you can ride the rides whenever it's and no one else is riding them, you're going to get more bang for your buck out of that.
So get this Mega Pass. It's amazing. But if you want to enter a chance to win a Mega Pass, go to Jay's Restaurant, our friend over at the 3-Star Mall, and, register for your chance to win.
Let's see if we can find,
got to type in J,
J, S. There we go. Let's see what we got here at Old Jay's Restaurant. Beautiful thing about social media. Look at there. And they've got great food too.
Right
2 lucky winners win a free Mega Pass. Let's see. All right. 2 lucky winners win a free Mega Pass from us. Rules are like, share, and comment on your favorite ride or event that is at the fair. Plus, double your chances by coming it by from 2 to 7, Monday through Saturday, and register in person. Drawing will be August 28th and must be picked up by August 30th, close of day. So, and they're feeling festive. We're feeling festive because the Warren County Fair is right around the corner.
20 days left.
Oh my goodness. It'll be here before you know it.
Hey Siri, how many days are left till September the 5th? She'll tell me. 18 days. There you go.
Nice. 18 days. So a little more than 2 weeks. But guys, this is exciting. Always fun to celebrate the Warren County A&L Fair. And
when the fair hits, that's like the best to me. That's the kickoff to fall, even though it's going to be really wacky, weird weather. It's just going to be a great time. There's so many things from praise and worship groups to rock and roll groups to bluegrass groups to the Scarecrow contest, which is right there with the rules and regulations.
Yeah, one of the things about the Scarecrow contest, we'll see if we can blow it up here.
You got to click on it. Click on the picture.
Come on now. Let's get this down. Down. It's got my things.
Okay. I don't know
what am I doing?
Stop, Brian.
All right, there's the scarecrow contest.
Okay.
Yes, so
Just click on it and then zoom with the actual thing itself.
all right.
Which is
There.
right here.
Oh, nice. There we go. Oh,
Okay,
all right.
there you go.
There we go. Can everybody see now?
Yes.
Yeah, what a great way to promote a business organization or yourself. The earnings, the winnings. First place gets $50, second gets 30, third gets 20, and the People's Choice gets 10.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you, Kelly, my family started working on their scarecrow, and it's in our kitchen.
Oh.
So every time we go in the house, it's like somebody's in there and like, whoa! And I'm so excited they've made a name for the scarecrow. I won't tell anything other than it is a male scarecrow.
I will tell you my theme, even though it is going to have, a lot of corn and the cream of the crop and things like that. I will also say, because I always do like a little twist with anything I ever do. And I want to make sure I say this right because I'm about to show you some of my things I'm making.
Uh-oh.
So there's this.
I like that.
And then my theme is all routes lead to local.
All right.
So I just, again, I cannot wait because there you go, Brian. There's a little teaser.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, guys.
And then I had to get y'all's pictures because I'm doing something with that. Now, I'm really excited. I always like going a little extra. And so, but of course, I always think I'm pretty creative.
Well, of course.
But yeah, so make sure you check out the country store, always open. And shout out to FCE ladies.
Yes, and I've been told through the grapevine or maybe through the corn stalks that they are looking for things to sell in there, looking for people who want to supply or sell things. I know that it's been passed back to me that if my children want to go ahead and make something to go in, because we're with the Dibble FCE, and the FCE ladies are always doing something. We had Miss Dell on last Friday talking about chair volleyball and
so many different things.
Oh man, they've always got something going on. But and my mom is always busy doing something. But my mom likes to prepare for the painting and everything. Yeah. But my kids do the baking, and so this might be a good combination for them both to be able to work together and get in. So. I'm excited for whatever comes about that. But yes, scarecrow contests, baking, painting, all the stuff, growing. And then we talked about the master gardeners, and a lot of those guys in the master gardeners are the people who do the floral arrangements and submit the flowers and different things to be judged. And that's really cool too. So maybe we need to do some polls and find out
what's your favorite
thing to look at. And,
we might throw a mega pass in there.
Maybe favorite thing to eat. There's so many different favorites that people have at the fair.
What's your greatest of all times? Like your go-to? You have to do it. Like I have to get a candy apple. I have to get a caramel apple at these two certain spots at the fair. I have to go by and at least. I think it's to the point with my ADHD. I have to do things that is a pattern over there. Like I have to go to the school, the village, and check out all the cool old timey stuff again. I love going through the country store and seeing what everybody's brought, whether it's a baked good or a handmade craft. I always think that's so neat. And I also tell people you should go during the daytime, like during your lunch, because there's people that are set up there during the day in the village, and that you can they'll tell you story, some of the best unseen, unheard storytellers are in those buildings waiting to be talked to.
Well, just talking about the way things used to be, or just the way the fair has evolved over the years. But hey, I've pulled up the Warren County fair schedule, and hey, it all kicks off Friday, September 5th. And it's going to start off at 9 a.m. The country store is going to have its first day of entries. 12 o'clock, we're going to have the antique quilt show. 5 o'clock, we're going to have the teen/preteen fairs to the fair pageant. Right. And then the petting zoo opens up from 5 to 9. Also, rides will open at 6 to 11 p.m.
Yep.
And then at 7 p.m., they're going to have the fair fun show kickoff. So that's starting off the Friday night. And it's really cool because we have 2 Saturdays now. Used to be we just had one weekend.
We just had it was from rides opened up Monday until that's not Saturday, and now we have how many days?
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. The mega pass is your go-to.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you're going to go even 4 days out of the week, it's still worth it.
Yeah. And one of the cool things that about all this that's going on is just the fact that you get to see people that you haven't seen in forever.
Yeah.
But to circle back onto your point about going and having lunch there, we're going to put out a web page or something on Facebook and let folks know that what businesses are closed, because there are going to be a lot of businesses that normally shut down
or
this
tweak
time
your
of year.
hours.
Yeah.
One of the two. If you're tweaking your hours or you're closed. If you're open regular, I don't need to know about that. I want to know closed and the ones that are tweaking, and not in the drug way. I said when I heard that, not tweaking. Okay.
McMinnville, what? So tell me, Kelly, what is one of your favorite things about the fair?
Ooh. Well, my biggest one is just seeing everybody. Honestly, I'm very community oriented, and I call it the biggest family reunion. Whether they take baths or not, as I say, it's always good to see all the smiling faces. There is, I won't say his name because I don't want to embarrass him. There is a gentleman that I met years ago. God, how many years has it been now? I just saw him at Walmart a couple of days ago before I went to West Virginia. But him and his brother would come every night when I would sing on the backstage behind the school building. And I sat with him and I'm like, man, y'all come every year. What's your story? And this is why I love the fairs. You can sit down with anybody. Everybody's got a cool story to tell. And these two guys were raised on the mountain and their mom never let them go to the fair. So when unfortunately their mother passed, they wanted to make a tradition for themselves as adults, and they went to the fair every year, and they made my stop as one of their traditions. So every time I see him, now unfortunately his brother had passed away a couple years ago, but every time I see him, I give him the biggest hug, and there's people in this world that you can find that sparkle, and it doesn't matter what they look like, how they dress, how they act. There's that sparkle in that person's eye, and that's my word. That's my love language, is seeing those sparkle and that smile. And I saw him the other day, and he's like, "You gonna be up there again this year?" I said, "Yep, you." And he said, "Sure is." He goes, "Mama's rolling in her grave, And I'm just like, but I like going to the fair because of the community aspect. You see people, like you said, you haven't seen in a while, and you can shake and howdy, and you can find somebody with a story.
McMinnville is loaded with so many unique people, and I'm just looking here and I want to get back because you were talking about your thing that you do as far as
I do.
So we were interviewing one of our county commissioners, Stephen Helton, the other day, and who's very involved in the fair, kind of a master of ceremonies, so to speak.
Yeah, I call him the mayor of the fair.
Mayor, I like that. So he was talking about your gig that you have going up, and it's in the fair book.
I have 2 gigs in the fair book.
Okay, I know that you have the is it Kelly Karaoke?
So Kelly's Karaoke and Friends is what that's how it started out as. But I do kids karaoke on I think what night is it? I always forget. I'll have to go back and look at my book. But kids karaoke, I think, is actually on Monday nights.
Okay.
And
this is just what you're seeing on the screen is just.
It's Tuesday night.
Tuesday night at 7 o'clock.
So Tuesday night at 7 o'clock is kids karaoke, and we started doing that first. That's how they got me reeled into this. And I always think that kids are our future. So if you can get 1 or 2 kids on stage. And every year my karaoke does get bigger and bigger. And last year I had 6 or 5 kids. And so now that I'm doing the adult one, this will be my year 3.
Okay, so that one's on Friday night at 6:30.
Yeah.
And Kelly, that is prime time.
Yeah, it's the big deal.
Time.
The big deal. The grandstand, I was like, you want me to do what? And they're like, so me and Stephen Hilton are like the dynamic duo on there. I've had Duke Rice be on the stage with me at times because of the transitioning, and I've had Trent help me, and now we're down to a dynamic staff where it's Trent's son, and his name slipped my mind right quick, and then I have me and Stephen Helton now. But again, the kids that perform at kids karaoke are the intermission at the grandstand. And that's how I've always done it. Now, if we get like 20 something kids, I only can pick, the top 3 will go. But if I have like 5 or 6, I'll bring them. Because I think this is a great time to show kids that they can have fun, they can do it. And my big thing when we do Kelly's karaoke, whether it's on Tuesday night or Friday night, you need to come with a happy, positive attitude and a fun attitude. And I always tell people before we start the show, and I'm like a boss with this, I look at all of them and I was like, listen, this is not the RCA Records opportunity. This is the Warren County A&L Fair. And I don't mean that in disrespect. We are here to have fun. And if you see somebody struggling, whether it's during their song that they've practiced to come up here to the time that they make the top, we pick out the top 10, right? Mm-hmm. I said, go out there, be their backup singers, be their dancers, whatever the case may be.
Cheer
this is
them
about
on.
Having fun. Because if we're having fun, guess who else is having fun? Folks watching's having fun. And I'll tell you, we have had a blast each and every year. I feel like me and Steven say it gets better and better every year. But I love the karaoke. I love when people get out there shelling. It's like a party.
Well, listen, Miss Tina chimes in. Happy Monday, everyone. That's true. And thank you, Miss Tina, for being one of our sponsors at our coffee. And hey, man, we're here at the Tops Metro
Frozen
Deli.
Yogurt and Metro Deli.
Right here across from the Park Theater here in downtown McMinnville. And we're talking about the Warren County A&L Fair. How can it be a better Monday than that?
It's sunny, it's bright, the sun's out, clear skies. I mean, if you are in a poo-poo mood, go back to bed and hit repeat.
Yeah, but hey, man, we're here in the air conditioner. So anybody who's not in the air conditioner, like the 4 guys working on this awesome project that they're on, and we need to send them some love because they're building this ramp right across the street. So take it easy coming downtown, especially right in front of the Park Theater and Paula's Dance Academy. Construction is going on, but hey, we're talking about the Warren County A&L Fair this morning and talking about Kelly's karaoke.
It's really fun, and if you haven't been and seen it, it's a great time. And I always encourage the crowd to like cheer, get loud, encourage them to do their best. Because that's what it's all about, working together as a group.
Okay, I think we might need to have like some type of American Idol type video of what not to expect at Kelly's karaoke or something like that.
Well, I wish I could, but I think I'd make some people mad if I do that. I had to change the rules up last year. I will say this, if you're watching this, whether it's the kids karaoke or the adult, this is a family function. Please wear appropriate attire. That's one of the big ones. Please wear appropriate attire. Please don't pick a song that's got cussing in it. I will stop you. I will do what I call the J hook you out. But please. And if you have any questions, you are welcome to call me here at Warren First at 931-369-3050. I already had some parents reach out to me on social saying your name was tagged. I said, yes. Any questions? I already think I have 3 kids booked for the kids karaoke.
All right.
Which is really good.
Yeah. Hey, look, well, my kids, they like singing karaoke, and they're working on their singing.
Hey, anybody is welcome to come. I suggest the kids karaoke is the best because we're under that Security Federal Savings Shed over there. I'm going to have a fan. I'm going to have, the First banner in the back. It's all going to be great.
Sweet. Well, again, so much to go on. We've got so much to talk about.
We do.
About
We got to take another break.
We're going to have to take a break, and then we've got stuff that's coming on this week. We got a football game tonight at the Nunley Stadium for the JV boys. We got to talk about what happened this past weekend. And then we've got tomorrow night, we've got a football game for the middle school there at the Nunley Stadium.
And then our first home game is this Friday with the high school boys.
So it's going to be a war going on.
Yes, I can't wait.
One of our county rivals here.
Oh, yeah, it is. Real quickly, though, I want to say shout out to another one of our sponsors, TNZ Rental and Removal. They do junk removal, trailer rentals, property cleanouts, whether that's commercial or residential. Call Zach or Tyler with TNZ Rental and Removal at 743-9079 or 224-8593. But, guys, with that said, we're going to take another quick break from our word from our sponsor. And when we get back, we're going to talk all things sports, not just the games that are going on and the ones that have happened, but also all the fundraisers that the sports is doing. I saw them all lit up last night. We're actually a sponsor of a couple of them. So again, remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Coffee drive-through located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to Our Coffee drive-through located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Craving the best barbecue in the South? Look no further than Prater's Barbecue in Morrison. Whether you're dining in or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken pork. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Prater's to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Prater's Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Hey, Randy Jane, the blueberries and peaches are here.
Fish.
You're both right.
The blueberries and peaches are already here at Randall Walker Farms, located on Manchester Highway.
We have fresh picked blueberries daily.
Come check us out at Randall Walker Farms or give us a call
at 635-9535.
Okay, take you off. Add you back in. All right, welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. We are live at Tops Frozen Yogurt Metro Deli, and with me, my co-host of the Stars.
I'm your friend from up north, Brian Carr.
And again,
not too far up north, just Dibble.
Yeah, just Dibble. Yeah, you got to clarify that.
That Yankee doesn't sound like one.
No, stop it.
And if you donate $100 to us, we're going to give $100 to whoever it's going to donate to.
Well, you know, you say that, and that's funny you mention it because, listen, so I got Holly and them need help raising some money for the sheltered dogs. You know, so on our, this is the first time I've done this, I put the QR code for my Venmo, and I said, if you want to donate anytime, just scan the QR code and just make sure you label it sheltered animals. 100% of all the donations will go to the sheltered animals in need. Awesome. So each month I'll pull that money out and go give the check or give the cash to Holly or whoever it is I need to go give it to. But I'm going to start doing that because when Holly and them are doing that, raising the money with the movies, I just think, man, how can we help, right? And so we've already helped, transitioning in here. We already are helping with the football teams with food, because the Booster Club called me on that a couple weeks, or about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And so, so we helped with that, because donating $100, that's nothing to, provide a meal.
Well, I know that I was looking for the score, and I couldn't find the score on the app for the football game the other day. I was having to work Friday night, so I wasn't able to go out to, I think it went to Gordonsville the game didn't count as far as like on their record.
We're talking about the middle school.
Well, no, for the high school. Now, at the middle school, we had a tough game. We played against Jasper Thursday night, and that's why we didn't get to come back on Friday, because the next day we were out. But Thursday night at the football field, it was exciting. The band got tuned up and played. The cheerleaders were doing their thing. The dance, the middle school pioneerettes were doing their thing, and then the football team, they put up 2 scores, but they lost a really tough game. But shout out to Coach Ben Matheny and his crew for putting in a valiant effort and working really hard, because I know they've already got some guys. They had several big guys on the bench just in their uniforms and street clothes. So I hated to see that, but we're very fortunate to be able to get tuned up for the season. So I think a lot of people saw, because if you total all those videos and the views that we had, around 6,000 folks.
Oh gosh,
or 6,000 views on that. So people are starting to get excited and get the bug. And tonight at the middle school, at the Nunley Stadium, the JV team is going to be playing. Okay. Tomorrow night we've got the middle school playing another game, and then Friday, we've got real football that counts.
Football.
And it is against, I want to say it's our rival, DeKalb County.
Well, on here,
I'm sorry. Maybe lying to you. I got to pull this up. Should have waited before I said. But high school football, and that's another thing about this awesome app is that it tells the scores, or it tells the schedule. DeKalb County is coming August 22nd at 7:00. They're at Nunley Stadium. So we've got it's going to be a
good one. And again, I cannot wait to see it. We will be out there checking all that out and more. I also want to do a shout out to our golf team while we're on the topic of this. The Pioneers golf team ends in 4th in Lawrenceburg, and all the stories I'm reading today or getting the info from. Shout out to Jeff Barnes.
Yes,
he is our sports analyst here for the show. But they do have a game going on today. The golf team does, and so they travel to Coffee County to take on the Red Raiders. And the tee time's at 1:00 today.
All right.
So make sure you check that out. But I wanted
go Pioneers.
It said Pioneers shot a team score of 319. That were led by Todd Childers at 76 and Kylan Jones at 79. They finished the day tied for 4th with Tullahoma. And then the girls came in at the end of the day with a team score of 208. Ella Matheny had the team's best score of 99. 208 placed the Lady Pioneers in 4th place. A total of 10 girls teams were playing that day in that tournament.
Way to go,
we got
Ella.
4 out of 10. Yes.
And her daddy, Mr. Brian Matheny, is a big golfer.
Oh, yeah.
I've had the privilege of getting to play with him, and he's pretty intense. So I'm sure
I bet.
She's really intense as well. But good job, Ella.
That's
and ladies.
Gentlemen and ladies. A total of 12. Now, then they played their second early bird at Cookeville last week. A total of 12 teams participated in the tournament. Zach Sievers and Noel Davis each shot of 76, while Todd Childers and Turner Bryant both shot a round of 79. The Pioneers' next match will be on Tuesday versus Chevyville at McMinnville Country Club, and tea time starts at 1:00. They also, they had 3 back-to-back games last week.
But can you imagine getting out of school to play golf? For all you future golfers.
I was on the golf team.
Oh, you were on the golf
team?
golf team? Nice.
That's where I get my good swings at. Thank you, Mr. Maxwell. I had Coach Maxwell with me. Hey, Matt. But you can see all that. We also talk about the Pioneers. unfortunately fall to Jasper in the season opener, which that's of course with the middle school. But the game was still, I mean, they tried.
Hey, they were still in it, and they had a few turnovers that got them, and that really that's what it was, because it was almost evenly matched, but they started really kicking towards the end, and it was like we didn't have those turnovers. But hey, it's their first game, a lot of jitters going on, a lot of young players playing, and again, several kids hurt. So, but hey, at that level, we just want to encourage them to get back out. These kids, some of them, it's the first time ever doing anything. So that's why I was so excited, because these are some of the kids' first time ever being out on that field playing in a real game. This is the first time some of those girls were ever doing the stunts and stuff for the cheerleading, and the first time some of these ladies were doing this lineup where they were out there doing the dance. And the dance was incredible. I wish I could have zoomed in a little closer. I'm going to have get my telescopic lens or something.
Oh yeah,
there.
Get it to work better.
But the band sounded good. They sounded better than last year's 8th grade band. And of course, I have to brag on my two daughters, because they were in there. So I'm going to be pushing the Warren County Band. Thank you, Mr. Nathan Jacobs, for everything that you do, because we've got a really good band program that leads into Mr. Dwayne Farnham's.
Each one, from elementary, middle school, up to the high school.
And I cannot forget Miss Amanda. She's wonderful for the county band director.
Oh, she is.
So that's good.
I'll tell you something.
Sorry, we don't know if you hear that sound, but we hear it here. And the ice machine has got got gas, and so it has to let off a little gas.
Yes, David. Yes. Unless you want me to say it's you.
No, we're not going to blame on Mr. David.
Get your face red real quick.
Yeah, but it was funny. We had one of our affiliates, Mr. Derek Coates, had a birthday last week.
Oh, happy late birthday, bro!
And so I got to go over to his house and have some of his food.
Was it so good?
Oh, it was wonderful. And so when we shouted out to Mr. David over here, it made me think of our beloved Melody Krim.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So there was a back and forth between Melody Krim and Derek Coates about backsides.
Oh.
And so
very intriguing conversation, of course.
Social media, you gotta love it.
Yeah.
But no, I'm sorry, I'm getting tickled about this.
Yeah.
But it reminded me of, hey, look, guys, I don't know if you can see this, but we're getting ready to have a gentleman walk by, Mr. Nolan Ming, checking on everything. Now, so our city project that's going on right behind us in the park theater, that's his gig. That's what he gets paid to make sure it gets done. So it's nice to see administrators being out here and checking on the crew, making sure that everything's okay. It is a hot day, so we're probably making sure no one passes out for sure.
100. But with that said, going back to sports and stuff, I just want to start sharing this. There's going to be a lot of golf tournaments, a lot of things coming up, and this is just one of many. So the Warren County Pioneers baseball team is doing a fundraiser golf tournament to support them, McMinnville Country Club. It's going to be on August the 15th. So there's that information, and all this that I'm sharing is also on our Facebook page and more. The other one that I shared, that's not that one. I'm just going to keep going because there's this one for the basketball boosters team. Go Pioneers. That's going to be on September the 26th. Already 3 big events going on that day to begin with. And then I think there's one more, but don't count me on it because I've slept since then and I haven't got much sleep. There's Brian at the game.
Oh my goodness, we had so much good game footage.
Yeah.
Good. I had a piece of barbecue in my beard.
The whole time?
Well, no, one of the feeds. Towards the end, I got into some barbecue nachos.
Yeah. And I wanted to say while we're here on Warren County and sports, we need to do a big shout out to big news for the Lady Pioneers softball. Lola Wells has officially committed to Tennessee Tech. That was on August the 14th. Shout out to her, a 3-year starter in all district section. Each of those years, Lola has been a powerhouse on the field. Not only does she shine on softball, but also dominates in the volleyball area as well.
Wings up.
Wings up, yeah. So I absolutely love it. So again, I wanted to do shout out to her. If anybody did miss, as I'm scrolling through this really fast because we're getting close to the end. I want to say shout out to McMinnville Special Games. They had their fishing rodeo. I haven't heard back how good that was just yet.
Well, Kelly, I went out there, but it was like at 6 o'clock in the morning.
They weren't started.
I know.
Yet. It was at 4 o'clock.
I know. I had to drop off some coolers.
Okay.
So thank you, Mr. Neil and Miss Norma Cox, for allowing the special games. I'm sure it was a great time.
And another story that did make us with school stuff was the Club Rush. Thanks to Melody Krim for being there Friday and taking over. As you can see, there's pictures of, and I love Mr. Farnham. I'm back by popular demand.
I didn't even recognize who that was him. I was like, who's got that wild goatee?
Now, let me tell you, they hosted the Club Rush because it was so huge in the facility that was outside. And so it was hot, hot, hot. But as you can see, the Multicultural Club, the Beta Club. Yeah, you got so many amazing talent. And Melody said it was so hot in there, and it was hard. Like, it was jam-packed in there. You got the JRRTC. You got, look at that. I love this.
Some of our betas.
And then our good friend, Nate with the 480 extension, as you can see with his rosy cheeks right there.
Okay, hang on. Go back to that one.
Okay.
Tage or Dakota. That's one of the more.
Dakota.
Well, there's twins, and
I don't know.
That might be Dakota.
Okay.
Dakota. Okay. Now you changed my mind. Hey, Grady.
That's the band area, the drama club.
There's Ella Matheny. Yeah, we got a bunch of.
So Melody did a great article on it, and that is going to be in the Local Voice this week. You can get your copy right after the show. We also featured this young gentleman right here. Congratulations to Sawyer Moore, who was invited to participate in the Tennessee 4-H State Fair Public Speaking Contest, and he brought home first place in his division.
Now, Kelly, is that really a river behind him?
I'm assuming so.
I think it's a main drop.
I don't know. I'd have to ask his mama at this point. I got to call Allison.
Congratulations, Sawyer. That's awesome.
Yeah. And don't forget, I saw this and had to share it. McMinnville, Warren County Chamber is sharing it as well. They're doing a community-wide baby shower. So join the Warren County Health Department for a special event celebrating parents-to-be or growing families. This is going to be on August the 22nd. It's 10 to 1 p.m. at the 3-Star Mall. Expect prenatal information giveaways, light refreshments, whether you're expecting or know someone who is. This is a wonderful opportunity to connect with local resources and celebrate together. Again, if you're a new parent, old parent, or you just need to know some new tricks at this point, this would be a great opportunity for anybody to go and check that out.
Diapers be expensive these days.
Oh, yeah. Diapers, please. Yes. Join us for a spectacular weekend for the Park Theater Group Into the Woods. They have
they came out with their cast list. Yes. Congratulations to all the names that are on that cast list.
And then also that made our newspaper this week. Melody went through this. Flow Rider is going to be in Cookeville. Now, this is like the college day at Tennessee Tech, and we have a lot of students, like Lola Wells being one of them here, is you go out there, you can hang out. It's a free event, but make sure you go. It's on August the 23rd. We already have a ton of kids from here that are at Tennessee Tech. So if you're a parent out there, I mean, a free Flow Rider concert.
I thought his name was Florida.
No, Flow Rider. Flow Rider.
If you ever want to know how to spell the word Florida, it's Flow Rider.
Yeah, Flow Rider. That's how it's the best way to say it.
Or Florida in some parts.
Yeah, Florida, yes. But Brian, you went to the big Speaker Sexton's 5th annual Burgers and Brews, and last year they said it brought over 1,500 people.
Well,
Could you say this got closer?
This year was over this year.
Okay.
And this so guys, with the governor election going on next year, this was like one of the hottest tickets in town. And I'd heard about it, but I'd never been before.
Yeah.
And guys, it's isolated on a farm out in Crossville, so I apologize, but the reception started getting going, was getting excited because I wanted to show everybody all the things that were going on.
Yeah.
There was so much because they had burgers and hot dogs and these huge brioche buns.
Yeah.
And then they had this ice cream truck that had a line a mile long because ice cream was just insane.
Yeah.
They were doing waffle cones and cups and things like that. And then they had brews if you wanted to drink beer, but they had all kinds of other stuff too. But
Yeah.
there was tons of people, especially in politics there. And our own governor, Bill and Maria Lee, were both there. The guy who hosted this, he is the Speaker of the House in the state of Tennessee, Cameron Sexton. And this is the fifth one that he's done. And they had over 2,000 people show up for that,
Wow.
or at least confirm that they were coming for that. So it was a big deal. And some of our very own people in Warren County were there to meet with different politicians and to shake hands and kiss babies. And John Rose, one of the gubernatorial candidates, was there. And he spoke along with Van Hillary, who is running for John Rose's seat in part of Warren County's district, in the 6th district. So that takes a little bit of Rock Island up. So it was a good event. I would tell anybody, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, or if you're one of those people in the middle.
Here's some of the pictures if anybody wants.
Yeah. So that's this place. It's Oakland Farms, and that's them cooking. They had these big vats where they were cooking up the hamburgers, and it smelled so good. But,
I was like, I saw his smiling face. I go, I know why he's over at the good side.
And since I represent the Warren County Republican Party, I went with Scott Horton, who's on the board, and we had Judge Ryan Moore with us. Actually, we got to roll with him. Yeah. And when he's like rolling with a rock star, man.
Yes,
I mean, there's so many.
I hate I couldn't go.
Well, we wish you could have come, but he knows so many people, and there's so many people that come to him because his job is an elected official, but he has to keep up as a judge with everything that's going on. So this side, Democrats, everything that's going on. So we were very blessed to get to be there and get to speak with John Rose and talk with him about things that are going on. Marsha Blackburn didn't show up, which, this was some of the governor was there. I mean, come on.
Yeah, this would have been a great time for like any type of representatives that's on the Republican side to come out and represent.
Well, listen, for next year, I would really encourage everybody. We want as many Warren County folks to come. I don't care if you're a Democrat. If you're middle of the road, you need to be involved in your government. You need to see who these people are and what they're doing and find out about them. And that's really where I'm at. Is I don't know these people personally, so I want to build a relationship and get to know them because we need more representation at the state level. We need to know what's going down the pike. We need to be on the rail with our ear to it, finding out what's coming down so we can help our schools, so we can help public works projects, help the rest of our candidates push things through that need to be through. We talk about this County Powers Act and how it can protect or help.
Yeah.
And so I think in these next elections, these are going to be important things to know and know who feels what way on any one of them.
Exactly. And I want to show this right quick before I forget because I'm just.
When I first got here, CJ Taylor, our safety, he's like, man, I don't know if you're the answer. And I looked him in his eyes and I said, when I take you to a bowl game, I want you to come up to me and tell me thank you.
How about this going on?
So our very own
when I first got here,
CJ Taylor. There's a Netflix special, and it says the Vanderbilt locker room after beating Auburn and qualifying for the bowl game. And there's a special on Netflix. And see, I feel like I go, oh my gosh, like there's CJ, there's his representation. There's his, this is somebody from Warren County, and again, seeing these kids grow up like CJ and whoever else you can think of in this community that has grown and has elevated and is, showing good fruits of their labor. I just dropped off my cousin Madeline. That's why I couldn't do a lot of things over the weekend because I've always done all the first things with her. And so I helped her, and her mama. We went to West Virginia because Madeline Stubblefield, that used to be on the radio here at 4th and 5th grade doing the Olympics broadcasting to working with Jay Walker as a sideline reporter to going to Austin Peay to do the broadcasting degree, is now got hired on in West Virginia working for WVVA. I am so proud of her. And she is going to be in our news paper next week because I want people to know that there are so many opportunities that if you miss them here in Warren County, you may not see that when you go out of here. And so I'm telling you, if you want to be a sports broadcaster, if you want to be a football player, if you want to be a talented writer, one of my friends that graduated, Eric Fisher, from class of 2003, I forgot to tell Penny this, he just finally published one of his books about survival. It's like a survival guide, and it's on Amazon. I think that's neat. You know, like people are thriving and moving, and this is what happens when you grow up in a great supportive community like Warren County. Wouldn't you say, Brian?
Oh, well, listen, one of our very own, Jonathan Hutton. I'll just go ahead and
love him.
Pull him up.
Yes.
See if this pops up on our StreamYard here. I might have to go back and add it to stage. But yes, this is our very own Jonathan Hutton. He has been the sideline reporter for the Titans for years, and he started off here in Warren County, went to MTSU, and then moved on up the ladder. And so he has so much, and with
he has so many accolades.
Yeah, we're very blessed to have guys like that, and young ladies like Madeline that are pursuing their dreams. It's funny how when you talk about how people can come from nothing and move up. It reminds me of the big news from last week, and we're talking about Netflix. I'm going to pop over here because we have Mr. Dusty Slade.
Yeah.
He's got his own Netflix special.
Yes.
He's from Opelika, Alabama, and now he's here in Warren County. And Dusty, we can't wait to be with you. We can't wait to see you all, have you on our show.
Whenever you're free, have our number.
Yes. We're not worthy.
Yeah, we're not worthy.
But no, you can go to Netflix and watch Dusty Slay and talk about what the week before last, he was on Happened Last Weekend with Theo Vaughn, and he talks about living in McMinnville, Tennessee.
Owning 10 acres of land, trying to make an orchard out there. And, he just, again, the way he said that how Warren County, McMinnville is, that's exactly how we want people to think it is, and then because it is.
We're free. We're really free. And speaking of free, it is National Pinot Noir Day. Pinot. If you ever seen the movies, if you've ever seen Sideways, and he talks about Pinot. But no, National Pinot Noir Day, National Fajita Day. You're killing me, Kelly.
I'm a wino. You can't say it wrong.
Don't say no. National Ice Cream Pie Day. Ooh. National Mail Order Catalog Day. So kids, we used to have these things called the Sears and Roebuck's catalog, and especially when they released their Christmas edition, we used to covet that thing because we loved getting on there and seeing what toys. And
JCPenney's catalog was big for our family, and then you would go in the back of the JCPenney's to pick it up in the store. Loved it.
Oh yeah. Oh, you guys ever have a service merchandise anywhere close by? Because that was one of the things they had under the catalog. We had them in Memphis, and they would come out. Your gift would come out on a or whatever you bought. You would take the number to the cash register, pay for it, and it'd come rolling out on a conveyor belt. And they would say ticket number 70,
we didn't have that.
75, and you'd go get it. That's really cool. But so much has changed. But we really love the mail order catalogs. Thank you, Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, for being our sponsor for the National Day. And guys, make sure that you start planning for your flu shots.
And if you're a business or an event that's coming up that would like to host Stacy's to come out, you can give them a call at any time to set that up, because that's something that's beneficial, not just for the community, but for your employees as well.
Listen, if you have to be around people,
you need
and you work with them, then you probably all want to be have a shot. Now, I'm not going to use the word vaccinated, but get your flu shot.
Yes. But again, thanks to Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy for all that and more. Again, guys, we have got to go because I have got to send out these newspapers. Remember, if you do want a local voice newspaper delivered at your door, it's real simple, real easy. We got this new thing that I'm introducing, and I want to make sure I say it right. So now available, a special offer going on between now and the end of this year. If you want to get signed up and turn into this, we are doing a yearly subscription fee for $200. So you just text the keyword 931-369-3050 with your name, your email address, and your home address where the doorstop delivery will be. And we will come by, pick up your check. And if you have a Southern Standard paper box, I can actually put the paper in there, and I'll put a Warren First sticker over the Southern Standard part, clean it up. But if you do have an old Southern Standard paper box and you do not want it anymore, and you do not want it to subscription with me, guess what? Text me anyways. I'll come back and take the box off your hands. So, because it's up to the business and homeowner's discretion now after it was abandoned for 30 days.
Now, let's clarify this just so the people know, because we get text messages
all the time.
So, if you spend $200 starting this next week for a whole calendar year, not just till December, all the way, the specials only until December, because the price is going to go up after December. So get locked into it now so you don't have to pay more later.
That's correct.
Eventually, again, this paper is growing. There's more information that's coming out. I have more stories that are coming
I
up.
need more room, actually. I need to do more than 12 pages, but go on.
Yeah, so the price is just going to go up on it. So if you start now, if you pay your $200, you'll get grandfathered in, and you can go all the way till next year at the same calendar time when you started. But yes, that's $200. That's 52 issues. 52
issues a year. And in case something does happen, you know, if some medical something happens, you know, I'm a business person, so.
And one of the things that as we go and grow, there's going to be special perks to being in this group 100%. Of people. You're going to get information first. You're going to get some perks, and we're going to do special days for just the people who subscribe to those. So a lot of stuff to look forward to.
So if you want a doorstep delivery, text me today at 931-369-3050, or if you want that, get locked in on that yearly subscription, you might want to do that before the offer ends. So again, be a part of our text club. We have a website, finishing that up. And when the fair hits, guys, I will say we need to apologize because it's going to be going so fast, so rampant. We may be doing like pop-ins the week of the fair, and, you know, giving some extra love to our folks out there. But again, if you have an event, if you have a story, or if you have an opinion on something, please call me or text me at that same exact phone number at the bottom. We cover so much ground that I have a list literally in this book, which I will not be opening up to show you, but there is like 2 pages full of follow-ups, see-throughs, all that I'm trying to stay on top of. But again, there's so much that goes on in our Warren County community, and I try my best to get everything out there I can. And like Brian said, you know, I want to do more than just 12 pages because I feel like our community deserves that. I'm trying to decide on an insert where any stories that can't be on the main big pages, it'll be in the insert, because I think there's a story, I won't say who graduated a few weeks ago, but somebody in our town that's on a board here, that I'm good friends with. I didn't know he graduated, and I was so proud of him because my nephew was graduating, and I saw him and I gave him a big hug, and I said, I'm so proud of you, and I love how you're continuing your education, you know, because people in my 40s, and you're seeing it more and more, the secondary student, the non-traditional students. And I just think it's great.
Well, they're doing more things. They realize, hey, people have lives. People have they gotta pay.
We gotta work.
It's not like it used to be where you had one parent that worked and the other parent stayed at home or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So hey, shout out to Miss Tina again, because she circling back. She was, when we were talking about the karaoke, she said if my grandchildren were here, they would definitely be singing, and we'd love to hear them
that. Hey, listen, I am never opposed to doing Zoom songs, like sending them the link and putting them on a screen. Never opposed.
You know what? This might be something to do. Have you ever been to Disney World where they have the characters come out and everybody sings the songs together? I don't know what's popular, but I keep hearing about these Bluey things.
What about Bluey?
Look, man, you might have to lead a Bluey cheer or something like that. To get the kids all hyped up.
Well, there's not really a Bluey song. It's the jingle is like, you know, dun 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 dun. Mom, dun, 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 dun. dad. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Bingo. Da-na-na-na-na-na. And Bluey. I mean, I don't know the song. I didn't know it was a song. It's a music. It's no lyrics except who the characters are. But you just dance, you know? Maybe that could be the thing.
There you go.
You know, I don't know. My daughter loves Bluey and Bingo and all that. I mean, if you have kids, you get it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
get it.
Oh.
But guys, it has been a blast hanging out with you. Make sure tomorrow you check out all our businesses we're up to. Now, I will tell you this too. I know that there's about 15 or 20 locations you can pick up our newspaper right now, but since we are growing, other businesses are running out of papers. And so if you want that paper to stay at that business, you got to buy the paper. You've got to buy the paper. It is $3 a hard copy at any of those locations, because between now and the end of December, I have to make a decision on who, and I hate turning people down, but who gets a paper and who don't. But let me tell you, if you want to be a business that continues to get the newspaper starting in January of 2026, I'm doing a business fee where they, you sponsor the newspaper and you're going to get X amount of copies each week.
Guys, you've heard it here first on the media platform. I love it. The Well-Read Bean. Now, Miss Tina, that sounds like a coffee shop or bookstore or something like that, or maybe a bookstore next to a coffee shop. Next door to us is going to do kids karaoke on their grand opening. We'll have to learn more about
that.
Because look, if you can get your R coffee and go right next door and do the book.
Or is the Well-Read Bean something to do with our?
I don't know. I'm
wink, wink, 99.
I'm totally curious.
And I have a present for Miss Tina. When I went out to West Virginia, I got her something for a new drink that she could create, which, yeah, I'm going to help you with it just a little bit. But you do really good when you make your drinks.
Oh, shit.
But guys, we are so grateful and blessed and thankful. If you do, I keep forgetting them. If there's a prayer request out there, please shoot them over now, because they are a used bookstore that is opening. Okay.
All right.
Awesome. But if you have a prayer request, we always put the unspoken prayer request out there. We also put the people traveling out there, because traffic is so crazy, so cray-cray. But if you do have a prayer request, we do have a prayer list on our Facebook page that we try to keep up with and pray. I pray on that thing at least once a week, just in case, But we have it still. That was about 40 weeks ago. So, yeah. If you ever want to do a prayer, we got a prayer list online as well. Yes. Hearts and love. Well, with that said, we're going to wrap it up by doing a word of prayer and then and just wrapping it up, guys. It's been a beautiful Monday, so let's go to God in prayer as our work week starts. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day that you've given us. Thank you for this beautiful weather. Please be with everybody as they go out, and no one gets any type of heat exhaustion or things like that. Make sure everybody stays safe when it's at its hottest. Also, please be with all the unspoken prayers today, God, because you know what people need, whether it's something that they're triumphing in or, they're not doing so hot in. Please be with everybody traveling as well. Be with the school systems. Be with our government, God, that all these decisions as we're leading up to the election, that we put the right people in place. We don't need to vote on popularity. We need to vote on principles, as I say. Please be with me and Brian throughout the week, as there is already so much on my plate. I don't even know what's on his plate right now. Be with the whole team. Be with everybody in this community, all the mom and pop stores. I have to give y'all props where credit is due. Be with all the movers and shakers in this community. There's just so much that we all should be grateful and thankful for. But again, God, it's in your time and in your name. Amen.
Amen.
So, guys, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of the week. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.